Wow.
I'm not a racist human being. And I feel like I should just say this off the start. I'm not racist at all. I love everybody of all different types of colors. Now, some of you guys, all right, I'm going to go play ball. All right, gang. I'll see you later. Some of you guys might say that, like, oh, I don't like Indian people, which is not true. I love East Asian people. I love everybody of each race. Why would I hate on be Indian or be Bonnie Blue? I'm not a racist human being, and I'm here to show you guys that I'm not a racist human being, even though I don't have to really get your guys approval for anything because I already know what I am, and I'm not racist. You DoorDashed a meal during a heavy snowstorm. Wow. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's say you were to do some shit like that, especially because you know who the type of people who would do shit like that. Minorities. Damn, you must really hate. Yo, you gotta have hatred in your heart if you were to do some shit like that. But no, I'm too broke to do some shit like that. Fought the racist allegations with I'm not racist, I have black friends. I think I pulled a stunt like that before, which is Mexican people. Believe that black people are usually better at sports, excluding swimming. I low-key you didn't have to add the swimming part. I know how to swim. Yo, who in here don't know how to swim and they a Negro? If you a Negro and you don't know how to swim, I low-key believe that, like, you're back a couple years. I think everybody should know how to swim. Mike, you don't know how to swim? Well, I'm not gonna lie. I understand that. Your fat ass nose drags you down to the bottom of the pool. Like, your nose is big as shit. Shouldn't that be like your floaty, though? Mr. Rap, you can't swim either? Nigga, you 6 foot for what? Oh, y'all niggas is cooked. I'm telling you, yo, don't have nothing drag you down. I feel like learning how to swim is easy. You want to know how I learned how to swim? I was at my cousin's house. He lived in like an apartment place. His mom boyfriend picked me up, and it was low-key interesting because I was like a hefty little third grader at the time. He threw me into the 9 feet, and I landed in my back, and that shit hurt. No shit, you can swim, nigga. You got flaps under your arms. Pussy, that shit was not funny. You know what? I do believe Negroes are good. Believe that Asians are usually good at math. I think I said some shit like that to Corn before. And Corn, don't get it wrong. You know, you probably crazy at math. Like, let's say math was a rank, right? You would probably be platinum at math. That's just how crazy you are. So I will check that, but not on no racist shit. But just because Asian people are very smart. And I only say that because I knew a nigga that came from China, his name was Pei Ning. Pei Ning. Nigga didn't know a lick of English. A lick of English. And that nigga was cold at math like crazy in 4th grade. Shout out my dog Pei Ning, bro. Believe that white people are the beauty standard? No. Nah. If I was able to choose Sydney Sweeney or random brown skin lickle thing. Lickle flying shit brown skin gal. I'm going brown skin every time, so I don't believe in that. Believe that Middle Eastern people are terrorists? No, free Palestine. Believe that Jews control all the money and media in the world. Now, if I tell you guys what I think, I don't think you guys will ever see a Certainly stream again. Believe that black neighborhoods are always dangerous? No. Believe that Middle Eastern people ride camels to... Yo, who made this shit, bro? Because at this point, it's a fucking troll. Who's trolling me? Believe that Jewish people haggle over everything, even a penny. Street knowledge just say you're failing school. I got good classes now. You don't live in a big city. You work a blue-collar job. I don't even have a job. Believe that mixed race babies are ugly. Nah, who are those 3 sets of twins? The three girls. Sunday. I ain't gonna lie. Are they mixed race? I ain't gonna lie. You're surprised when you see a black teen with his father? Black women could be a little bit more harder. Okay, I got a question for you guys. Low-key, just listen. This is gonna be crazy. Would you guys rather be... This says black women could be just a little bit more quiet. I feel like out of every race in the world, black women have it the worst. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. Would you guys rather be a black female in this day and age or be gay? Answer the question. question for me. I just want to know. No, don't say freak me. I just want to know. I'm very intrigued. What would you guys rather be? You said gay. Oh my gosh. This nigga said gay. It's never that suicide. Are y'all dead ass? Now, I ain't gonna hold you. I just wanted to know your guys' opinion. I really don't want to answer it. I'm happy that you guys are, you feel me? But if I had to choose, I think I'd rather be a black female. But I asked you guys that question because black female get it the worst, especially Hispanic people should stop having so many retweet, but only because the world is getting overpopulated. Do you know what they're doing in Japan? Corn, do you know what they're doing back in Japan? If you have more than one daughter, they strangle them right out the womb. They don't even cut the umbilical cord. Nigga, they get strangled. I don't think nobody should be having kids that don't need kids. Poor kids should have the same opportunities as white kids. I think if you can't afford kids, I don't think you should have kids. Because I think if you're not able to get kids, like the best way trajectory of their life, and you can't afford it, then I don't think you should be having kids. That's just what I believe. Certain neighborhoods just aren't for everyone. Yes, because you wouldn't see me anywhere in buttfuck Mississippi. Yes. You feel uncomfortable when someone speaks a different language around you? Nah. When you notice a person of color taking the elevator, nah. Referred to a co-worker as does diversity hire. Never had a job. Told a person of color they sound white. I've been told that before. Mixed race couples are unusual. Nah, it's 2025, man. Get with the program. Certain areas should be avoided because of who lives there. I don't believe that. People should stick to dating their own race. No. Nah, I don't believe that. Offered fried chicken to a black nigga. Offered watermelon to a black nigga. Offered rice to an Asian nigga. Offered bacon to a Arab nigga. You want to know something crazy? And don't be like, wow, that nigga dead ass, check mark that shit. I'm just saying, like, cause the nigga was hitting the vape, bro. He was drinking alcohol, hitting the vape. But when I say, do you want this piece of bacon? The nigga go say, Inshallah, Rashallah, Alhamdulillah, Wallahi. And I was like, gang, you really sinning, but you won't eat bacon. I mean, you might as well just eat this BLT. You're not really doing, you feel me? Like, nothing's changing. But I will say that's kind of fucked up. Snipe the Asian kid in class for your group program? Nah. Invited your Mexican friend over for taco night? Nah. Said nigga IRL? No, online? Yes. I don't think that's PG. I don't think that's PG. I can't say that word. But yes. Yes. Called an Asian person a chink. I don't know what the fuck gook means. I have drinking alcohol, hitting a human-sized Benjamin, going on 17 mans, probably eating during Ramadan, but refuse to eat pork. Deadass, that's how I be, bro. Called a Mexican person a bean. Called a Mexican person a wetback. No, out of everybody in the whole world, I genuinely believe Mexican people are the most racist people ever. I had a Mexican friend. Nigga, why was he calling me an ER? Why was that nigga calling me a Yo, don't let this nigga drink a lick of alcohol. This nigga turned to the most racist person ever. I can't just sit down and let a Mexican nigga call me, you feel me, all these different types of, nigga, I gotta get back. Called an Indian person Baji. Called an Arab person Sander. Yo, this is not PG. Yo, who linked this shit? Who wanted me to do this shit, man? What the fuck? No, I would never call a Arab person a Sander, man. Free Palestine, bro. Called a Native American person a chief. Called a white person a yeah. Called a black person a yeah. Called a black person a yeah. Called a Jewish person a nah. I never said nothing like that before. I never said anything like that before. But I definitely have called a Jewish person a Jew. Now, don't think of it as in a crazy way, right? But I feel like you should call Jewish people Jews. Is that wrong to say? I don't mean it in a... What else am I going to call them? Jewish? No, you're a Jew. Did not post about BLM in 2020. My TikTok PFP was definitely black. When this was going crazy, Yes, I did make my TikTok PFP black. I won't lie, but it was like for a little, like a short amount of time. But yes, my PFP was black in 2020. Nigga, Black Lives Matter, bro. Avid supporter of All Lives Matter. I'm not an avid supporter, but I do believe that all lives matter. Just after Black Lives Matter, believe that DEI is restarted. Did the Asian eye thing? I'm sorry, Corn. I definitely did do that. Covered your nose while walking past a group of Indians. I'm sorry. Ask someone where they're from and then ask them where their parents are from when they replied USA. I did that to the Somalian dude I was talking to a couple. He said he's from Somalia, but brother man had a big ass forehead. I knew he was from Minnesota. I didn't ask where his parents were from. He was born in the United States. Anybody who isn't from the United States, when somebody asks you where you're from, do you say you're from the United States or do you say you're like from where you're actually from, like where your parents are from? Told a person of color they're one of the good ones. Use the Indian method for your online business. You want to know when I started hating Indian people? And don't take that in a bad way. I really don't hate Indian people. It's just what the Indian people did to me. Back in 2023, I was on Wiz. If you know what Wiz is, an Indian nigga got me. You know, they was like, you want to do trade for trades? Keep in mind, I'm a junior, and you know, I was really trying to go crazy. They had me worried at 7 a.m. in the morning on a Saturday that everybody in my family was gonna see my meat. After that day, I started trusting Indian people just a little bit less. Shout out my Indians though. Blame the Jews for anything? Nah. Thought Pakistan and Indian were the same thing. Find it a bit unusual that it's illegal to stab someone in the street in England. Across the street, when you saw a black guy walking your way, notice crime statistics. Understand per capita. What is per capita? Per capita means per person. It's a way to express an amount divided evenly among the population. If a country has 100 apples and 20 people per capita, apple supply 100 divided by 20, 5 apples per person. Corn, break this shit down for a nigga, bro. Chat GPT low-key tweaking. What is Chat GPT? Basically, it's a fancy way of saying on average for each person. I don't know what that means. Doubted the 6 million number. Maybe it happened, but it wasn't 6 million. Did the math on baking 6 million cookies in 5 years. Yo, damn, you know what's crazy? I feel like there's somebody who did this race purity test. I'm going to guess an old white man with a bald head, a stubby beard, pot belly. He was reading these 3 questions, and that nigga was dying laughing while reading these shits. Oh, it's the Holocaust. Oh, shit. Okay. That's crazy. What the fuck? What the fuck? All right. Let's keep going. Never sent money to a Nigerian prince. Who the fuck would send money to a Nigerian prince? Never fail for a call center scam because the accent always gets in the way. Can't find Laos on a map. What's Laos? Find it a bit unusual that chicken tikka masala is a British dish. Damn, them Indian niggas got culturalized or whatever. Ask the Asian where they're really from. Thought Africa was a country. Traded the nigga but cryptocurrency. Can't name more than 3 countries in Africa. South Sudan, Uganda, Ethiopia, Somalia, Nigeria, Ghana. Wait. I got 6, dickhead. Told a Native American they should, yeah, Sudan is one too. Told a Native American they should go back to where they came from. Well, they were here before all of us, so I don't think we'd be able to tell them to leave because this is their place. If I'm being honest, quite frank, this is their country. Damn, Native Americans, y'all niggas gotta get back, bro. Y'all niggas got fucked up and y'all ain't do nothing about it. Nigga, y'all niggas got culturalized by the white people and do shit. Nigga, get back. It's time to get back, bro. They don't got it no more. Nigga, they got y'all in little states where y'all getting hunted down and walked down by fucking skin crawlers and shit and not doing shit about it. Y'all niggas got a parasocial. No, not parasocial. What is it? A paranormal war. A paranormal war. Nigga, get back on the white people, bro. They had muskets, they had hatchets. Nigga, if I was there, I'm going crazy. I got black mask on my face. Nigga, I'm showing Christopher Columbus straight in the head with the arrow. You should see me in Call of Duty. They got the corner of America. Literally. They're somewhere in South Dakota. Got a little farm, and that's all they got. My natives, bro, they got fucked up. Don't think picking cotton is alright. Confused why anyone would pronounce ask as ass. Think a certain race DNA is closer to apes, almost like they skipped an evolution cycle. Yeah, the white people. You look at our lips, look at my lips. Just look at my lips. My lips are very luscious. Your girl loves them. She likes sucking on them. Fat boy shit. Let's look at a white dude, Dave. They got monkey lips. Let's keep it up in. Look at your grandma's lips. You'll be like, damn, her lips are very, like, they're small. They're not there. So, yeah, white people. Refer to the second month in the year as February and not Black History Month. Think migrants shouldn't be allowed to stab people. Voted for Donald Trump. Never celebrated Juneteenth. After reading the question above, you wondered what's Juneteenth. Believe no one would ever have to wear a face mask if that one Chinese guy didn't eat a bat. Oh, come on. That is how COVID started. Yo, low-key, corn. I'm sorry. But when that shit happened, I know school was a rough time for you, bro. Just imagine how, now you got to know how African niggas felt when Ebola started. When Ebola started, I hated school. When Ebola started, oh, man. It was bad times. But now y'all niggas understand how, you feel me, African niggas felt when, yeah. Believe that ACAB is restarted. You don't advocate for police brutality, but you aren't. Watch chimp out videos on X? Nah, I think I should spend my life doing better shit than watching X videos. That's dead as rain rot for grown people. Think Indians should get into hobbies like showering every day? Twitter. Think black people should pay their tab before they sit down to eat? You're not racist, you just have black fatigue. Yo, who made this shit, bro? You season your chicken with nothing but salt? I know a lot of people check this shit. Don't think black people should be getting all the registrations? Your ancestors took part in the slave trade? Been to a 7-Eleven that was not being run by brown people? Damn, that 7-Eleven must have been shit. Think Canada should give up and become the 51st state? Think albino African Americans should not be given that? Yeah, I low-key believe that. But don't just think about it. It's not because of the skin or the color. It's just the way their eyes move. Like, their eyes never stop moving. And it's always, like, red or blue. It's weird to me. I don't like it. You talk to an albino nigga, their eyes are always like this. That shit just gives me, like, the heebie-jeebies. I be like this every time I see an albino nigga. Shout out my albinos, bro. Ask the brown person if they're a doctor or engineer. Assume the black person was on welfare. Told a black person they sound really articulate. Ask the Native American what casino they own. Find it a bit unusual that London, the capital of English-speaking kingdom, is filled with brown people. I don't care. Can tell someone is Dominican by how tight their jeans. Okay, you know what? This is Phantom. Would you be able to tell he's a Dominican male by how his jeans look? I'm just trying to look at this nigga wearing tight. Well, I'm not going to hold you. He's not in the Bronx no more. He's living good in ATL. I don't believe that Phantom would still be wearing tight jeans. I don't think no fat nigga should ever be wearing tight jeans. Look like a pig or some shit. Alright, let's see if I'm racist. Defensive racist. You know what? I can see that. Let's be honest. In 2025, niggas really don't have the heart to be racist, bro. Niggas is being fake racist. If you really being racist, you gotta be racist. Just keep it cheddar with y'all boys. I'm not even a racist human being. It's just that somebody say some shit about me, then I have the right to say some shit back. You feel me? That's just how I feel. Yo, shout out to everybody, though. It don't matter what you are. Fat, black, Dominican, African, Mexican. You feel me? Yeah, that's why niggas be racist. Niggas be racist in a joking way now. They're not actually racist. Certainly, would you date a Dominican girl? Yes. The only type of girl I would never date, is a Samoan girl. Because if I was to ever break her heart or do some fucked up shit to her, I don't want to look to my left and see Rikishi, Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, all trying to fucking spear me to death in half. So that's why I would never date a Samoan girl. But yes, I would definitely date a Dominican girl. Would you date you want to date an Indian, or once again, as I said, I want to date a brown skinned girl. But love comes in many different ways. So let's say I fell in love with an Indian girl. Let's say I fell in love with a snow bunny. You know, I dated a redhead before. Keep in mind, it wasn't 6th grade, so it was probably for like 2 weeks, and then we broke up because I didn't give her a lollipop at school. But yes, would you date a light skin? Yeah, bro. Any girl who I would find attractive, any girl at all. It don't matter it don't matter what race you are. If I think you're attractive, I would date you. That shit don't matter to me, nigga. No, that shit matter to me. But me personally, I do fuck with a brown skinned girl. I'm just saying. Brown skins. I like brown skins. That's my type of speed. But any girl, if let's say I fall in love with you, I fall in love with you. You feel me?
Damn, would you still fuck with me if I had a